My good friend Ian Marchant has just put up a video on his YouTube channel about this toy set, Xenomorph Swarm, okay, planetary attack alien battle set, all right? And basically, yeah, it's colonial marines versus aliens. And what you get in here is an alien warrior, facehugger, an egg, and a rather dodgy looking bloke there with his attempt at a pulse rifle and his cardboard flame, right? Toy playsets, it's really weird that, you know, they're coming out with toy playsets for 7+ children, all right? Very weird. Oh, he's a research scientist, that's right, yeah. And yeah, it's odd that you're getting play sets, but it's been well done. And I was watching Ian's video and he's very impressed by the articulation, especially on the alien warrior, and the detail let down by the color choices. So yeah, I'm watching it and I'm quite impressed. I mean, I like all this on the box. Look, you get the egg, you get the facehugger, chestburster, runner. So that's obviously Alien 3. The soldier, the regular type, and then the queen. So it's done very well, but for children. So it's an odd range, this. And Ian's put a couple of videos up with them. But I was watching this latest one that he did on this, and it's like, and then I got to thinking, I'll tell you what would be a nice project, would be to repaint all of these and repaint them as if this was a scene from Alien. All right. So this is a new project I'm starting, which is, and what my tasks are, putty the joints in the big chap, because look at that hip joint. Maybe putty some up on him. I think this is going to be all right. But then repaint it and paint it in a style of the first Alien film. So the suit is going to be in a very, you know, alien suits. The big guy in the colours that we see in the first film. And ditto the egg and facehugger. And lose that cardboard. Right, box opened and here we go. So, facehugger in egg. Egg's pretty good. Pretty good detail, don't you think? Yeah, I'm looking forward to redoing him. The facehugger is excellent. Look at that detail. Look at that. It's very waxy plastic, so I'm going to give them all a good wash before putting some decent quality primer on it. But look at that. For a 7+ kids toy, that's excellent. Look at that. All right. Then we have the big chap, and stay egg. Ian's very, very Ian's right. He is incredibly articulated, right? We've got ball joints, we've got swivel joints. You can pretty much put him in any pose you want, all right? And that's what I've got to do. I've got to decide on a pose before gluing his joints in place and then putting milliput. I'm going to have to put milliput up here on the shoulder. I've really got to fill that pelvis area. Look at that. But yeah, he's really good. I like his jaw. I mean, this isn't strictly movie accurate, but I like his big Judge Dredd jaw that he's got there. It's almost like the Emmerich Godzilla, the 90s Godzilla, with his big jaw. So looking forward to starting to work on him. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. Oh yeah, look at those holes there. Yeah, I've got to putty them. All right, so that's that. What lets it down is the guy. He is a bit of a... but yeah, that's quite a challenge. I don't know what these lugs are for. I guess there's other toys that you can get and things attach onto him. But yeah, and Ian says this pops off. Can I do that one-handed? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one's got wonky eyes as well. But yeah, full repaint on him again, putty up the joints, and then go with the colour schemes of the environment suits in Alien. So yeah, first thing, give them all a wash, then crack out the milliput. Amazing how some primer changes things. There we go, there's the egg. Looking a bit more detailed with primer on it. Face hugger, you can really see that detail is good. It's excellent. So cool. The big guy, oh, by the way, I've putted the joints and everything. He is really looking like the 90s Godzilla now with that jaw. And this guy is looking very Small Soldiers, you know, the 90s film Small Soldiers. And I've decided with him I was going to paint him in like the colours of one of the environment suits in the film. But instead what I'm going to do, because there's an awful lot going on in his suit, I'm going to replicate the colour scheme of one of these Mobius designs for the environment suit in Alien. All right, so yeah, let's get some colours on. Right, quite a lot of progress. So this fella I've over the grey primer dry brushed a white, and yeah, as I say, I'm doing a Mobius colour scheme. So decided these areas are going to be the yellows. He's going to have white gauntlets. The cricket pad sort of areas, they're going to be white, but there's going to be some red. There could be some orange in this, maybe a bit of blue. Oh yeah, I've put a blue in there where his head goes. I'm not quite sure. I'm just making it up as I go along. Maybe some orange in there as well. This fella, I painted a dark grey, then a light grey, washed it in Nuln oil, which is making it very shiny like this, and I'm just going back over it with the mid grey. I'm going to do that all over and maybe put a little bit of brown in there to simulate, you know, the on the original Alien suit, how the paint would rub off the latex and you had a bit of brown showing through. Wasn't intentional, but it all adds to the colour for that one. And yeah, and then the real, you know, joy of this little toy, the joy toy, is the face hugger. I mean, look at that for detail. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. So yeah, enjoying this very much. I'll come back when most probably he's finished, more colours on him, and him finished. Oh, and forgot the egg. I've just base coated the egg in a green. All right, so cracking on and enjoying it very much. Right, a little bit more progress. Face hugger properly coated in flesh. Just about to start washing him down and then start picking out all that lovely detail in there. Helmet, I've just put a bit more whites in places. I've got to decide what colours I'm going to be doing on that. The big chap is nearly there. What I want to do is, as I say, go in with a few bits of brown here and there, then try and get to his tongue, which is in there, and pick out the details, pick out his teeth. I'm umming and ahhing about a drool effect, and then umming and ahhing about what to do here, because if this is the smooth domed alien from Alien, there should be signs of a skull and skull eye sockets in there, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep mottling like I've been doing, and then put a coat of gloss varnish on it, and then finally rethink time on this fella. I'm pretty happy with the yellows. I mean, they go on very bright, and it's like you've sprayed over a toy, and you're starting to make it look like a toy again. But once you've put a wash on it, that takes the colours right back, and that's good. I like the yellow. I quite like the lilacs. I put lilac for his straps, and then I've put a wash of violet over the top, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm happy-ish with the belt, but again, I need to put a wash to tone that down. What I'm not happy with is the red. It's too red. I don't know, there's just something about red on this fella. I don't think he's going to work, at least not in a large amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have red detailing here and there, but I think the biggest bits of red should just be these two. So I've got to redo that, cover that back up with white. I might keep the blue on there. The blue looks very garish as well, but once I've put the helmet on, you're barely going to see the blue. If I can do that, well, you get the idea. So yeah, rethink on the reds. I don't know what yellow is the fabricy parts. I don't know if a yellow or an orange or pastel color. I don't know. So yeah, I'll return after a rethink. So I've a ways to go yet with the egg. Just got to do a bit more work on the greens. I've only just started on the fleshy bits. Big chap, it's pretty much done. Picked out his teeth. Just got to give them a wash and then a proper pick out. You can't really see it, but as well as the greys, there is some of the brown that I was trying to get in there to represent the paint scuffed off the latex of the original suit. Nearly done with the face hugger. I mean, I keep saying it, but that is a fabulous sculpt for a children's toy. I've just put in a layer of red for the rude bits, and I've just got to finish that off. Still, I'm in an iron about what I've done with this chap. I have tried emulating Mobius. I think it's the reds that are wrong. I quite like the yellow and the white and the pastel-y colours, but I don't know. But I'm not going back. I've got too many other projects on the go at the moment. Yeah, his face is all done. Most of him's going to be covered up with a helmet. So when I come back, I'll be done. And all of these will be in a pose. All right, that's this little scene done. Very pleased with how the alien came out, and the face hugger, and the rifle. I didn't realise until I had started repainting it that it's really quite nice. You've got a nod to the pulse rifles with the handle on the top, and a nod to Alien's flamethrower with like the ignition thing just there. So yeah, it's come out. Big chap's all right. Face hugger, gun's all right. I don't know about the suit. It's too garish. I mean, as I say, I was going for a Mobius sort of look, and I think I should have just stuck with that colour scheme, you know, just orange, yellow, white, and an odd bit of blue. I think it's the red that's killing it. No matter, it was a lot of fun. Regarding these costumes, my friend Ian and I, we've recently started the Alien in Character podcast, link below, and yeah, if you listen to that, or if you don't listen to that, I thought when we get round to discussing Dallas or Lambert, we're going to do a little side topic and just talk about the environment suits of Alien. So have a listen out for that.